I can definitely say this. I said it on one of my other videos how I was rooting for Glorilla. Same thing for Blueface. Same thing. I was definitely one of them folks rooting for him because he ain't got the typical rap style. And you know how everybody is. Everybody swear up and down. They know hip hop and this and that. Oh, he sucks and all that other stuff. No, darn well hip hop already done made a change, a drastic change and stuff like that. But people still be, it don't sound like how this is supposed to sound like right here. Like, bro, just leave it alone, bro. The 90s is over with. The early 2000s over with. The Young Money era over. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back, chill, because you know everybody swear up and down they wasn't gonna be that person as they got older, but end up turning to that person anyway. Sometimes it do be hard, but hey man, just leave it alone. And I like them type of rappers just because they don't got the typical rap style. You know what I'm saying? And they be the ones that usually do something for real. So I was definitely rooting for him. You know, them type of people have their back against the wall because they just think you suck, so you ain't gonna make it. You know, they try to do that to Soulja Boy. He the reason why all this is going on right now. You know, that was just a perfect example. And he ain't, like the last few years, Blueface ain't really had the best reputation. I know he had that little incident in Vegas last year, and he pretty much was about to get locked up, or I don't know what's going on with that. The owner of the club, he pretty much lost his club. And I know he was highly ticked. And I would be too if I had my own club too. I know Charlamagne, he always say like, I don't hang with colors after a certain point or a certain time. I'm the same way at this point in my life. I don't mess with a lot of people. I stay to myself most of the time anyway. I got a certain select few of people that I talk to. And after a certain time, you ain't gonna see me hanging out with too many people just because you ain't supposed to trust no one anyway. I don't trust 99.9% of these people out here. And we live in some dark times right now. You know, I don't know how many times we gonna keep saying that, but it's the truth, bro. It's the truth. It was a video going around though with Blueface. He was in the gym, and it sucks because Blueface got them hands. He got them hands, okay? I think it's been documented at this point, okay? I guess he got to it with somebody. The video's out there. You see the video, they get into it. I can't remember exactly what they were saying. And I think Blueface punched him. And then bro pulled his knife out. Like look, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He's about to get gangsta up in there. But I guess he stabbed bro. To the point where now he can't box. He had a boxing match or whatever. And I think that's dope that, you know, he's taking up boxing and stuff like that. I know they try to clown him one time because of the way he was training or something like that. But Blueface really got them hands. That's one thing I can say about them boys out there in California. Well, I ain't never been to California, so I ain't gonna say nothing about them. I was just gonna say that, you know, they actually can fight or they will fight or whatever because, you know, they background and stuff. But I'm just gonna say, like, it's dope that he's trying to take up boxing or be doing that on the side or whatever. Because, like I said, man, like Blueface, like I said, he ain't had the best reputation when it came to music, and then now, like, all the other stuff. But he's one of the people that's still able to generate millions and able to keep himself afloat, because you hear a lot of people coming in the game and they eventually hot one day, then you don't hear about them at all, or they don't went broke. They gotta sell this and that just to keep their house or whatever. You know, I don't like hearing stuff like that, man. I really want everybody to win. I really be rooting for everybody. I like seeing people live out their dreams and stuff like that and able to maintain being on top. That's what they say. It's one thing getting on top, but how long can you stay up there? You know, I be wanting everybody to win. And I don't be liking all that, you know, that negative press energy that be following him, you know. I think he had like a show or something like that. He had a bunch of girls in the house or whatever. You know, he had an old lady. He got a jit on the way too. You know what I'm saying? And he pretty much looked like a womanizer, I guess. You know, and I mean, I can't really say too much about that. All I'm gonna say about that is, man, I don't even care. I don't care. You know why? Because I'm not speaking on them. I'm just saying women in general. A lot of these women out here be putting themselves in bad predicaments. Okay, because I understand he had got to it with his old lady daddy, and he had to put the hands on him. You know, I don't like seeing stuff like that. Because the thing is, though, when you get involved with that type of stuff, you treat your daughter like this and that. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. But the thing is, though, right? Because they try to tell her, like, hey, man, what you doing? You better than this. You better than this. And they up there trying to fight him. But it's like, they all trying to fight him, but then she keep going right back over there. And then look now. Now it's late. Now she got a baby on the way. They ain't together no more. Now he with that other girl, but it's like, she got a baby on the way, so now she still got to deal with him for what, 18 more years? Well, pretty much the rest of their life, for real. You know, because it don't stop at the 18. It's gonna be other stuff that the child gonna need. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it's best to just stay out of it as best as you can. I mean, he did knock a tooth out too, so you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing about that. You know, maybe they could have got involved, but anyway. I don't even want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I hate seeing like negative press feed and stuff like that. When I'm into an artist, I just like the music, right? I ain't really listen to his too much. I like a few songs from him, but like I like that type of music a little bit, but it's really like because they similar to Detroit, like they music. A lot of the newer school, like California artists. Sounds just like some of that Detroit stuff. You know, that Detroit music got me in a chokehold. I like everybody from Detroit. I don't care who it is. That's how bad it is. I'll be watching them hood flicks on Tubi, on YouTube, whatever. That Detroit got me in a chokehold. I don't care what you say. Matter of fact, I need to try to find out how I can sit up there and book a flight to Detroit. To do what? I don't know. I'm gonna just walk through Detroit and just, you know, that's how bad I mess with Detroit, man. I love Detroit. Never even been over there. Never been there a day in my life. But I love it. But yeah, I just hope that he can stay out of trouble. Because sometimes it do be seeming like he got a little dark cloud around him, or he just got some dark energy. And I be wanting a lot of these rappers to stay out of trouble. And some of these rappers, I don't know exactly his situation, but a lot of these people be needing to change their surroundings and who they be having around, because these people don't be having your best interest at heart. Okay, these people just want the money, want your money, want some of your fame too. Believe it or not, ain't putting in the same work you did, but be wanting the same stuff that you got. And they'll put you in a bad position, man. I say it like this. I feel like it's evil out there, but I don't know. They'll put you in a bad predicament. You got to change. Like, and when I say it's evil out there, I'm talking about like in general. Like we live in some evil times, okay? Because a lot of people out here, they just care about themselves. They just care about themselves. They ain't really worried about too much. They'll sit up there be doing stuff that they know is selfish and don't care at all. They don't care. They gonna keep doing it just because they just worried about themselves. It's one thing, you gotta be selfish at a certain point in life, but it's just, I don't know, I'm a genuine person, you know. I'm very thoughtful of people around me, you know. That's just how I always been. And some of these rappers gotta start changing their surroundings, because it just don't never end well. And I be getting tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over again. And like I said with Blueface, I feel like it's dope that, you know, he like to box and stuff like that. You know, he out there in LA And I feel like these last couple of years, we've seen that. You know, LA ain't no joke now. I know people used to probably look at it back then that's not from there, say like, you know, I'm from Florida, so you know, a lot of them ain't gonna care about none of that stuff going on out there, and they probably looked at it a certain way. But I feel like, you know, these last few years, I feel like after these last few rappers that been getting killed out there, that done got killed, showed that, hey man, that is the Wild Wild West. Them boys out there ain't playing. You know, you gotta be careful when you go out there. It's not safe out there. It's just like any other hood out there, any other city. Okay, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all not safe out there either. Just because it's a little more glamorous or whatever in certain parts, that don't mean nothing. It's dangerous no matter where you go. So I think we've all finally realized that, the people that didn't realize it. But I'm rooting for Blueface. I hope he stays out of trouble. Cause like I said, I don't like when my artists get, I ain't gonna say my artists, I don't like when artists be getting in trouble all the darn time or be getting into it. You know, I was a big Gucci Mane fan. I'm talking about from when he was on So Icy, E&T. That's how long I've been a Gucci Mane fan. So every time he was getting locked up, I was throwing my head down like, dang man, why you doing that? What am I gonna listen to next? I don't care for that. I just like the music. I care. If you an artist, I genuinely like you for you. I don't be caring about all that other mess, okay? And like I said, sometimes y'all just gotta change y'all surroundings or whatever. I don't know what it is that you gotta do, man, but man, just look out for yourself. You gotta cut people off around you, man, do it. I've done that plenty of times, and I feel like I'm the most at peace in my life that I've ever been. And I ain't got no problem doing it. I'll cut somebody off in a heartbeat, because you gotta do it. Ain't nobody, you see fake stuff going on, or you just, people that ain't genuine around you, you ain't gotta surround yourself with that. Even if it's family, it don't matter who it is, man, get that mess away from you. I promise you, you only got one life to live. You don't need to be surrounding yourself by negativity. So, with that being said, man, I hope Blueface gets better. Okay, I feel like it's dope that he's boxing and stuff like that too. Hope he can continue that. Man, just stay out of trouble, man, if you can. Because I really am, like I said, one of the people that is rooting for you. Man, other than that, man, stay safe out there.